All right. Good. We'll be lighting candles later and everything. Okay. You might know that a couple of years ago there was actually an attempt, and it was a pathetic one, to get some new kids together and call them the New Monkees, and the show crashed and burned. And the reason it did, by all accounts, is that you just can't top the originals. As proof, we have them for you today. Please welcome Mickey Dolenz, Davy Jones, Peter Tork, the Monkees. Welcome. Yeah, right. And you can still take a pratfall with the best of them. You can.
Absolutely. My pratfall.
That's it. You did his pratfall, even.
Planned the pratfall.
Good to have you here.
For hours in advance, and Mickey goes and takes it away.
Hey, well.
You couldn't have known. I saw an interview with you where you were saying it was like the cast of Star Trek. I mean, it's a bunch of guys assembled for a TV show. Who knew that it would last over 20 years?
I did.
Davy's good at precognitive stuff. Yeah, he can, tell your dreams and stuff. And you're going to go shopping at 7-Eleven and get some beef jerky.
Who? Done it many times.
Does it
Get some beef what?
Does it feel? Let's just let that one go for a while. Does it feel strange, good, odd, whatever, to still be doing the Monkees?
Yes.
Yeah. That's a
good answer.
It was a multiple choice.
Good answer.
Yeah.
It kind of feels strange sometimes, sort of, you get a daily rush of deja vu.
All over again.
All over again, every show. But we're having fun, and the audience is having fun, and so we're all out there together.
It's a bit unusual, too, because we come from very different backgrounds. We come from solo careers doing
We do different shows.
We do different shows.
Sometimes I go out and just sing Mick Jagger tunes.
Because, I've never seen the two of you together in the same place when you mention it now.
What
You and
do
Mick Jagger. I've never seen the two of you in the same place.
No, we've tried to
At
keep
one
that
time.
secret for
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Actually, it was David Bowie and I. David Bowie's real name's David Jones. So he had to change his name. That was it.
I see.
A little knick-knack from my almanac there.
He changed it to Judy Curran.
Yeah. How did it happen? How did the Monkees come together?
Like you say,
You don't know?
Yeah, I'm playing.
Anybody here does not know?
Okay, everybody.
That person there.
Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't care either.
We just woke him up. It was like any other show that's being put together. They advertised that they were going to audition, and we were the only 4 guys that showed up, so we got the parts.
They were looking for 4 very talented young guys.
So they settled for us.
They settled for us because they couldn't. Actually, it was put together in a funny way, the very same way that Laurel and Hardy was put together. A producer, Hal Wallace, right? That's his name. Found Laurel and found Hardy working separately as entertainers. Hal Roach. Thank you. Hal Roach, Laurel and Hardy separately as entertainers, and hired them both to be in the same movie, and said, "You guys are going to be a team in my studio." And that's very similar to how we were put together.
It certainly is. It certainly is.
That's another
Laurel and Hardy.
Now, what about Michael Nesmith? He joined you for a performance.
Mike?
He was here when you came in. Now, what's the deal with him? He joined you in a performance a couple weeks ago, didn't he, when you got your start at the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
Yep.
Yeah, we had a whole weekend of Monkey Mania. It started out by a convention at the Universal Sheraton in Los Angeles, where lots of kids showed up for the weekend, a 3-day convention, and then we had the Star on Hollywood Boulevard, which was put together by the fans. They organized all that for us, which was
They went to the brass foundry and the concrete mixing, and they did all that,
They did, actually. They raised the money, and they signed the petitions. They did it all without any help from anybody. It was really a very impressive thing.
And to top it all off, we did a show at Universal Amphitheater, and Mike joined us for the last half an hour of our show, and that was fun. There wasn't as much room on the stage, but it was fun. I'm not saying he's big, but when he sits around, he sits around.
He joins us whenever we're in Los Angeles, really.
Does he really?
But
Yeah.
he runs a big company there.
I'm surprised that old joke got as much of a laugh as that. That was pretty good.
Well, he actually joins us in Los Angeles. He always says, "Well, if you guys don't call me when you come into town, I'm not going to speak to you again."
He talked like that, really?
No, just like that. That's Davy's version of it.
I didn't want to let the cat out of the bag.
That's right, so to speak. A cat out of the closet. No.
Okay,
No, actually,
That's not true.
Michael.
Joke, Mike.
Joke alert. Joke alert.
He's happily married with about 6 kids, I think.
Yeah. Aren't we all?
Yeah.
Your daughter's on General Hospital now, is that right?
Yes,
Amy?
that's true, yes. And she just did a movie, and she's doing quite well. Touch for Micah. She's doing very well. She's not going to do GH for too much longer, I don't think.
No.
She's gonna go on to bigger and better things.
Only runs an hour for crying.
It's sort of like when you do those sort of soap operas or whatever they call them, it's sort of like doing your national service, you know. It's, instead of going in the army, actors go into these sort of soap operas. And you serve your time, you know.
Equivalent of rep in England.
Yeah, you serve your time, and once you get used to all the bits and pieces that you're supposed to do as an actor, then you go on to other things which sort of, not to put soap actors down.
But it is a grueling pace.
It is very, very hard. A new script every week, and while you're learning one, you're doing another one.
She's getting real tired of answering the phone in the hospital going, Dr. Call, your call, Dr. Call, your call, Dr. Call on 4.
I
got reformed and dull.
I want to take a look at a clip from the Monkees show, and this is one where this is where you sort of poked fun at the Beatles and also gave you a sense of how wacky the show was.
And those
at the
at
same
home
time.
watch your television.
That's right, yes. Use your
Wacky.
home monitor system, if you would. From the Monkees.
Roll it.
Can't you learn while studying transcendental meditation under an Indian mystic, right? That's No, it's a chant that I learned when I sent in a cereal box top. Well, that makes a whole lot more sense. Right, sure. Nam-myoho Ringi-kyo, Nam-myoho Ringi-kyo, Nam-myoho Ringi-kyo, Nam-myoho Ringi-kyo, Nam-myoho Ringi-kyo, Nam-myoho Ringi-kyo, Nam-myoho Ringi-kyo. This is incredible. I feel as though I were being impelled to move by a chant from the transcendental meditations of an Indian mystic. No, Peter, it's a chant I got with a cereal box top.
Mickey, that was the episode that you directed?
Yes, as a matter of fact, by coincidence, and wrote.
Who writes this stuff?
I must translate Nam-myoho Ringe-kyo translates into 3 sushi California rolls and some rice. The number 4 dinner.
You did, now, was this the first time you directed?
Yes, that was the first
And you have
thing.
gone on to direct?
You used to direct Traffic, didn't you?
Yes, I did that.
You guys used to stop traffic and still do.
Very similar. Number 3, cut 2, cut him, get him off, go!
Was he a tough director to work for?
No, it was a dream.
I don't remember him, actually.
I don't remember much at all about it.
Who was that master?
I'm told I had a good time.
Let me ask you, what happened when the series went off the air? I mean, did you expect at that point that you would continue even in part-time fashion as a group, or what separate ways did you go to after the show left?
We sort of got an honorable discharge. You know? we arrived at the set one morning and it was closed. It's a sort of no more Monkees. It's sort of like, and they stripped you of your medals and now
Take the buttons off your shirt.
Yes, take the panel off of your monkey shirt.
Michael's hat, give us that back.
And we were signed to do a TV show. And I think it was with yearly options for 7 years. Over
Their option.
Their option. And so when the TV show had finished its 2nd year, and we only made 56 episodes, they decided that they weren't going to film anymore. And so they just sort of let us know through the summer break that they decided there were no more Monkees. So we just all sort of like started our recovery. It was really very difficult filming the Monkees, although we were all 21, 22-year-old boys. It was very difficult getting there at 6:30 in the morning and putting on the makeup and changing the costumes and going on location and touring. And
It wasn't any easier doing that for this show, I'll tell you.
Recording. It was one of those
very,
things.
very difficult.
Yeah, it was, and by the nature of the beast, those things go.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's kind of what happened. It lasted as long, I think, as it should have lasted. And if we'd have gone on and done episode after episode, I think it might have got real boring. Like Faulty Towers, 13 episodes.
Yeah, that's a
Well,
classic.
like Johnny Carson, 25 years.
There you
Boring.
What did you think when those new Monkees came along?
Well, I thought we should go after their families.
No.
I knew that it wouldn't last very long because they made it in Taiwan.
We wished them good luck, the kids, and we told them to get a good lawyer.
And to leave town.
And no one's